Welcome into DC On Screen, episode 299. I'm your host, David C. Robertson. This, my co-host, Jason Gauls.
Howdy.
Today we are going to get super spoilery on Lucifer 2x12, Love Handles. To recap, a masked killer tries to prove that at a crucial moment, good people will selfishly try to save their own lives. The poison from last week's episode is used on innocent people, and perfect strangers are asked to harm themselves in order to save that person's life. Chloe and Lucifer manage to stop the killer, and when Lucifer corners him, he offers a cryptic message about choices and kills himself. All the while, Chloe tries to show Lucifer she could be a little more fun, and Lucifer keeps insisting to himself that Chloe's recent interest in him must be one of his mother's devious tricks. With Linda's inadvertent help, Charlotte decides to reveal Chloe's divine roots to Lucifer. First, she enlists a reluctant Maze to help with the intervention. Then she invites him to the bar where Amenadiel blessed Chloe's parents, right in front of a convenient snapshot of Amenadiel and Chloe's mom resting on the wall, which one must believe miraculously remained unperturbed for 36 years. Lucifer sees it and flips out about his dad's plans and tricks, then rushes to confront Chloe about whether she knew. His anger wanes quickly, however, when he arrives and finds her scared in the bathroom, seemingly suffering from the same symptoms as the poisoned innocents. All right, well, this is DC On Screen. You can find every
that was
episode
tough enough. I feel like we've put in our effort.
All right.
So you just set this one out, and I'll say some stuff about Lucifer, and we'll call it, right?
I don't know. That was a weird sex dream with the horns and all.
Can Maze see people's sex dreams? Because that's a cool power.
I mean, it looked like she was just making the motions in her sleep.
A little bit, but part of me was like, I don't know. Somehow I kind of believe, as sexualized as Maze is, some part of me thinks that maybe I think she could do.
Yeah, maybe.
Would it surprise you?
No. I really enjoy Ella. She is a good character. She's fun. I mean, she might not be a good character. She has the potential to be a good character.
Wait, who does?
Ella? Isn't that her name?
Oh, the lab girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she makes it with my favorite line in the entire thing. Turns out, he be dead.
Mine was probably Lucifer's, and when the sorority girls start attacking him, dear, how do I turn this thing off? Where's the charisma off switch? Shit.
No.
I'll tell you that I like the episode, to be honest. I hate to admit it, because it was like a Jigsaw ripoff.
Mm-hmm.
But it was at least fun to watch.
My favorite thing about the killer was that when he wore that mask, he looked like Eugene Levy.
Now that you say it.
Oh, no, this was the best part of the episode. Counselor, detective, douche, dick.
Yeah. No, that one made me laugh. Now, tell me what I missed on something, though. It was an entertaining episode. I didn't actually, Lucifer had a lot more lines than I bothered writing down that made me laugh. Chloe was interesting up front. She was actually, and I literally metered it by this. Chloe, this episode, when she's trying to be fun and not Chloe, is actually more awkward than season 1 Kara from Supergirl.
Yeah.
She somehow went over that bar, and I didn't know people could get there.
I mean, I knew somebody could get there. I mean,
Not without, a live SNL sketch breaking down.
So as she messes up her hair and does the whole thing to get into that party or whatever, and then they walk, he's like, oh, that'll do or whatever, and they walk in, her hair is right back to being neat the very next shot.
Probably. That sounds like something happened. Yep. Well, I made it past the doorway. I'm good now.
Yeah, it's combed and shit too. It's ridiculous. I was like, what did you do?
Yeah. Oh, maybe my favorite thing in the episode though.
Mm-hmm.
Now Charlotte comes to get advice from Linda, who is now, a therapist to the heavens, right?
Yeah.
And the hells, I guess. This is the mother of all creation that walks into her office, and she freaking stands up for herself.
Mm-hmm.
She walks with the goddamn Titans. I love Linda now.
Yeah, she's all right. I wonder if she hasn't outlived her usefulness.
Well, probably. I mean, they literally haven't done anything with her. The last couple episodes, all she's done is sit down, give advice, have it taken the wrong way, and then sigh. And that's all they're doing with her, and that's fine. But in
every
context,
time it happens,
she's probably the most badass person here because she's talking to the mother of all creation and Satan himself, one of their minions, and she's just holding her calm.
Mm-hmm. But now, Charlotte has walked out, and Charlotte's walked out. Linda's sighed and went, she's gone. I see the resemblance now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do this trick again, and it's officially tired.
Well, I mean, they've done it with Lucifer how many times?
I know. Like, Linda needs to die or go away, or
well, just get her back out in the club. She was more
for
fun there. Go get another girls' night out. Those were good. They just need to get her out of that office for a minute. Find some reason to get her out of there.
Yeah, I was hoping there was going to be something real.
It seems actually though
groundbreaking with her character when she saw him for who he was, but
no. Apparently, the groundbreaking part was just she's a very well-adjusted person. There is an exception here. The only person who doesn't walk out on her, Amenadiel actually listens to her.
That's a good point.
So it's not a complete loss here, but
that's a good point. We need more Amenadiel.
Yeah, he was conspicuously absent, except in photo form. Which, okay, in all fairness, I know dive bars where pictures miraculously hang on the wall for like 30 years.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Those get to be fewer and fewer as the days of digital pictures have taken over, but actually, somewhere in the next 10 or 20 years, if you see a photo at all, it probably is hung over from 30 years.
Mm-hmm. I just thought it was weird that it was right there in plain sight.
Oh, no, I just assumed Charlotte, engineered the conversation over that way.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I also think it's funny that anyone would, if I saw that picture, I'd be like, oh, it's Amenadiel sitting with some random woman who does not look at all like Rebecca de Mornay. Yeah.
And it could have been, but Charlotte might have had him so hyped up that he just kind of took it for, with Maze there to reinforce it too, he might have just not looked closely enough. That could very well be what happened.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Question. I didn't bother rewatching the episode to see what I'd lost.
Okay.
So I'll ask you.
Okay.
What's the story with the antidote?
What do you mean?
Well, they find the antidote at some point, right?
Well, no. I guess, kind of, but each poison is specifically engineered, so each one has a different antidote.
Is that how they did that?
Yeah, that was the point.
Okay.
Every poison is slightly different.
I was pretty sure there was something I'm hey man, you every now and then you take notes and miss the next line or something.
And then he said the poison, the formula for it is only in his brain, and now he's dead and Chloe's dying.
All right, just wanted to make sure they tied up that loose end. I had the feeling that it happened, and I couldn't remember what happened.
They did. They tied it up.
And I looked for a note. I don't think I put a note on how they tied it up because I had a bunch of questions here about all right, but you have to. No, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I guess that guy's not our 3-episode arc villain. I thought he was. Supposed to be there for all 3, but
I mean, he might be. It's just gonna be weird if they don't. I mean, I assume they're gonna finish it up in this next episode.
Well, it appears that she's been poisoned. I'm guessing, he did cut his throat, so I'm guessing there's some kind of maybe a blood transfer of some kind that happened here.
Mm-hmm.
Airborne, who knows?
Maybe. Mm.
But yeah. I mean, Chloe looks poisoned. I don't know what they'll do with that, I guess, but
it's not good that we sound so bored by it.
It's not. I'm just trying to imagine something that they might actually. I can imagine stuff I'd like them to do. I'd like them to actually go have to track down God and ask him to save Chloe again, where we actually get to meet God Johnson this time.
Right.
Something like that. I don't know. Even then, I might be like, well, Lucifer already sacrificed himself for her once.
You know what would have been cool if what was in those vials was demon blood that somebody has been collecting over the years.
That'd be cool.
Of course, demon blood would kill Jamie. What's his face?
Kennedy.
Kennedy. That's it. I couldn't remember his last name. I keep wanting to say Jamie Foxx, and I know it's not right. I'm like, it's not right.
It's not right. No,
it's not Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is way more talented.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't like what they did with Lucifer though at the end of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, all right. So they Charlotte and Maze convince Lucifer that God definitely put Chloe in his path on purpose, right? This is deliberate machination of Dad, right?
Sure.
So what?
Yeah.
So fucking what? Just because she's there does not mean that she's not actually in love. He's so damn insecure that he finds every excuse he can this episode, and that's the point of the episode. I'm not knocking it. They did a good job actually portraying that, but that's the point of the episode. Is he finds every reason he can to think that this isn't real, and he lands on the dumbest one. Well, Dad did it. Her feelings must be not right. I'm gonna go make sure she didn't know about it. Just seems so damn histrionic,
Yeah. Of course, Lucifer is basically this is the way he acts. He's basically a teenager.
He's got the emotional stability of a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
I get that.
Oh, Dad wants me to do it.
I don't want to do it. Screw you, Dad. Yeah, I get it. I love it so much, but how do I know it's real?
Yeah. It's rough.
Let me give you a life lesson, Lucifer. You don't. Get in there anyway.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
That's all I've got on this episode.
I'm good. I'm out. Standard fare.
All right. Guys, you can find every episode at dconscreen.com. You can contact us on Facebook and Twitter, DCOnScreen. Email us, dconscreen@gmail.com. We're proud members of the Giant Size Team Up, giantsizeteamup.com. Proud members of the Batman Podcast Network. Go give us those 5-star written reviews to be entered into a giveaway to win a DC trade paperback DVD or Blu-ray of your choice, valued at $15 or less. We are coming right back with Supergirl 209, Supergirl Lives. Until then, keep some DC on your screen.